Hey everybody, welcome back to the bunker. Today is Wednesday, which means we get to do another awesome of a live episode of Wildcard Wednesday. It's live every week. Thanks for tuning in. We got a good one scheduled for you. Don't want to miss it. Give me 1 second. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, welcome back to the bunker. Like I said, my name is Andrew. This is Wildcard Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in. Looks like we got a few folks online. We'll see how fast that number climbs. But either way, welcome back to the bunker. We are going to do. Let me get the other camera up. There we go. That way you guys can see what's going on. We are going to do a color tonight. Springtime. It's right around the corner, right? And so a very popular springtime color. We've done a couple of orders of these so far this year. But the color is Firecraw, which is a pretty popular color. But we're going to do a little twist on Firecraw tonight. Sorry, let me move this camera so you guys can actually see me while I'm talking to you. But we are going to do a little twist, a little Bunker Baits twist, Wild Color Wednesday twist on Firecraw tonight. So, hey, Mr. Beach in the house. What's up, brother? Delta Mike, what's up, Dave? Good deal. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We're going to get going here without further ado. Let's officially get started. Cheers. Hopefully you guys have a nice cold beverage. And let's get started with tonight's episode. All right. So the bottom color, let's do that one first. That one's going to be kind of an easy one. We're going to be going something similar to this belly color here. This bright orangish red is kind of what we're going for as far as the belly. What's up, Levi? Yeah, no worries, brother. That's how it goes. Cheers. Thanks for tuning in. So we're going to go for that kind of reddish, orangish belly to start off with. What's up, Fish LaFont? All right, let's go ahead and get started with, this is going to explode all of me. It's been one of them days. All my colors are just exploding as soon as I open them. Mike, what's up, brother? How you doing, Mr. Meza? Good evening. Yes, I also love Firecraw. Okay, here we go. Let's start off with a bunch of orange. Get us in the ballpark. That's a lot of orange. A lot of orange. This is Denon Plastics Neo Orange. This is what we're using to start. We're going to add some Denon Plastics. Just, oh, see, I told you. It's been just exploding today. I don't know what that is. I don't know if we got a pressure change in the atmosphere or what's going on. Mr. Miller in the house. How you doing, sir? Oh, it is a good technique. Took a lot of practice. Join the Army, they said. You spend lots of time away from home. Anyway, with that said, let's go ahead and add some red in this belly side. Thanks, Carson. Now I'm going to be all self-conscious about it every time I shake up a color on camera. Okay, this is just straight up red. Nothing crazy to it. And this is going to be to taste. I'm just bringing this down to what looks to be about right. Maybe just a hair more orange. What's up, Dan? How you doing, sir? What's up, Bill? Okay, some more orange. I think I went too much red, so I think we can save it with more and more orange. and probably just a drop or two of white to help thicken it up, make it a little bit more opaque. Yeah, thanks, man. Probably like, I don't know, 6 drops, maybe somewhere in there. Okay, I like that. The belly color is going to be very, very opaque, very bold, if you will, on that belly color. We're not going to do any flake on that side. So that is the belly color to start. Now the top color. Do you guys remember how long ago was this? We did some 90 weight color. This is going to be kind of a combination of 90 weight and green pumpkin. So we're going to have the red flake. We're going to have a green pumpkin base. We're going to have that motor oil changeable look. Just a pinch of black flake. I'm actually going to do 2 sizes of black flake. Where's my medium? There it is. Okay. We're going to add some medium, large black, and then also some large and small red. I'm going to start off with the motor oil for the top color, and we'll see how that goes. 208 Adventures. What's up, brother? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the likes. And we're getting there. All right. This is Lure Works motor oil dye or stain number 199, I believe. This is the, let me get it to where it's on camera so you guys can see it. There we go. So this is going to be the base for the top color. This is all we used for 90 weight. It was just a whole bunch of this. Uh-oh, I got a clog in my, let's fix that. Looks like I got a clogged nozzle here. Let's see if we can fix that. Oh, that took care of that. Okay. It's going to come pouring out of there now. Yep. We're not going to go crazy with this. We're going to add quite a bit here. A little bit goes a long way, so I'm just trying to take this nice and slow because we want that motor oil property, that kind of shifting of colors, but we don't want to overdo it and not let any of the green pumpkin kind of show through. So, all right, that looks about right. Let's add a little bit of this green pumpkin. This is just straight old school Lure Works green pumpkin. 109 is the number on the bottle. So if you guys are curious. Okay, that's close. Let me put some on the table here. No, we're not dark enough. More green pumpkin. There we go. Now we're getting kind of that. Much better. Okay, now let's add some flakes here. Like I said, we're doing small red, large red, large red, small red, large black, medium black. We're going to load this up pretty good. I don't want to be shy, especially on this red flake on that top color. It's really going to make this I would say, Firecraw 2.0. We'll come up with a name here in a minute as soon as we get it open on the first mold. That's always a fun one. Mr. Denny in the house. What's up, Rick? How you doing, sir? Okay, a little bit of medium black. I'm going to go a lot less on the black. I don't want to overpower this too much. I don't want to make it too dark. Well, I say that, and then I just dump half my bottle of glitter right in there. Okay. Oh yeah, that's kind of what we were looking for. That's a 90 weight with a little bit of green pumpkin in there. This is going to be cool. I'm excited for this. Okay, let me pop these in the microwave for just probably about 30 seconds to a minute. Get them up to temp, and we will shoot this very first round of tonight's twisted take on Firecraw. I don't even know if we can call it Firecraw because it's going to be so different. But all right, as far as molds to start, there's two. I'm going to do right away. I'm just going to tell you. We'll spoil the surprise. We're going to do some jarred heads right off the bat. And then we're also going to throw in some 4-inch grenadiers. I think those two molds are going to let us know right off the bat if we're on track here or if we're way off base. That will help us out. Oh, let me swap some molds out here. There we go. All right, I think we got everything preheated that we need to have preheated. Those are good. Those are good. Okay, we're good there. This is still piping hot on the table. Let's not burn ourselves. Bransky's asking anyone going to Rayburn next month. What's at Rayburn next month, Dan? Just curious. Oh, I'm excited for this color. Can't tell you guys. I've been thinking about this all day. Been looking forward to making it. I almost made it earlier, but I can't rob you guys of doing a color for the first time here. Okay, I think we're just about set. All right, grab an injector here and one of my blending blocks. We're going to use the standard blending block with the top and bottom, at least initially. We may get crazy down the road, but who knows? At least for now, we're going to hold with what we got. Here we go. 4-inch grenadiers and the 3.4-inch jar heads. These are coming down for the first row. What's up, Mr. Fulenkamp? How you doing, sir? It is going. We are just getting started, getting ready to do round one here in the bunker of tonight's Wild Color Wednesday twist on an old school color fire cross. So here we go. Round one. See if we can make this happen here without making a gigantic mess. Okay, here's the grenadiers. Okay, that seemed like a good pour there. Oh, thanks, Dan. Oh, geez. Getting yelled at again on a live. That always happens. Mr. Howard, how you doing, sir? Yes, thanks for tuning in, man. I know sometimes this is a hard time slot to make, so I appreciate you guys spending time with me here in the bunker. I know some of you guys sit down for dinner with your family at this time. If you guys are eating dinner, hopefully you're having something good. So, but no, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Okay, we'll get those topped off. I think this is going to turn out exactly like I had planned. I'm hoping so. I really, really hope so. Okay, let me get these topped off here. Okay, let's get these back in the microwave, get them ready for round two. We are not going to waste any time tonight. We're going to keep on rolling as fast as we possibly can. Extra delicious this evening for some reason. Martin, what's up, brother? How you doing, sir? Thanks for tuning in. All right, we're going to start clearing these. Actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's, you know what it's time for? It's time to do a giveaway. You guys remember last week's color, Purple Weenie? That was an absolute blast to make. I think I've got some over here. Here we go. These are going to be some of the baits. Well, all the baits you guys are going to win here. So here's some spotters. Excuse me. There we go. And here's some warthogs in that Purple Weenie color. I don't know if you guys can see them on that camera a little bit better, but got some frogs, some tune leaders. We got a couple extra twin tails, some grenadiers, some jar heads. So that's what we're going to give away right now. Oh, and we're throwing in a hat. Give me 1 second. Let me go get the hat. All right, here we go. We are also going to be giving away a hat tonight. So thank you, Lance, for donating this back. He was not a fan of the fit. It is a flex fit, large, extra large. So this is going to be going with the Purple Weenie giveaway tonight. I'm just going to move this out of the way so I don't get it all dirty, because I will, I promise you. So Mr. Callahan, what's up, brother? Thanks for tuning in. Awesome. Thanks for tagging folks, guys. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. I'm going to share my screen real quick here so you guys can see what I'm looking at. There we go. Can you guys still see me? Hear me? There we go. Now you can. All right, so here are the giveaway names from last week. We're going to highlight them all. Most of you guys are on the book for the entry. Let's go over to our wheel of names here. Bear with me, guys. We're getting there. Okay, names are pasted in. Let's do a whole bunch of shuffling. Let's find out who the winner is for last week's Purple Weenie color. That's got to be at least like 25, 30, 35. Okay, here we go. One spin to win. Let's see what happens here. Doo-doo-doo. This is the new winner, Mr. Brian Lewis. Congratulations, man. You are the winner of last week's purple weenie color. Thanks for entering. Thanks for playing. Appreciate you. And you also got the hat. So thanks to Lance for donating that hat back. Excuse me, the hat back to the pool. Appreciate the support, brother. Brian, we'll get with you real soon and get those baits over to you. So congratulations, Brian. That is awesome. Oh, thanks, Martin. If it was him, we just respin it. Oh man. All right. I'm gonna make sure I write that name down. Okay, I got it saved. Brian Lewis. Good deal. Hey Roy, what's up? Uh-oh, there's some smack talking going on in the comments here. Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate you. Okay, so there is round one complete. I think we're cool off enough. Let me clear this injector so we can get ready for round two. Plastic is staying nice and hot, but here comes the reveal. This is everybody's favorite part when we do the first reveal of the night of this kind of a remix on a Firecraw color. Not so much red on the top, but I think you're going to like what this is going to look like. So, all right, without further ado, let's open them one up here. This is the 4-inch Grenadier, which is our beaver style bait. Okay, there is the belly side. Nice bright orange. Just like that there. Here we go. Check this out right here. Oh, look at all that flake on that belly side. Or excuse me, the top side. You guys see that? I'll show you up here. I don't know. What do you guys think? I love it. Okay. Like when a plan comes together. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, there's the next one of the beavers. Again, there's the top view right there. You guys can see that. And here is that bright orange belly. I think, look at that lamination line. If you guys can see, I'm going to move this phone a little bit so you guys can try to see this at the same time. There we go. Man. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate you. I think I've got some ideas for this color already. Right, Martin? I agree with you, man. If I was a bass. Oh, I opened these too fast. It's all right. Check out. Oh, they come right out of there. That's going to be one for the blooper reels. Here is the top view of the 3.4-inch jar heads. You still got the nice little orange in the appendages here. Man, those are looking real nice. Brian says fire. Yes. Roy says I need it. How many need, Roy? Let me know what shapes you want, man. If you just make a list and shoot it to me, that'd be awesome. Thank you, sir. Always appreciate the support from down there in Tennessee. Man, Brian says he needs some too. I think we might have stumbled onto something here, guys. What do you think? Heck yeah. Here is the next jarhead mold to open. Same results as the first one. Awesome top color, that bright orange belly. Nice and bright. I got a couple jigs that I think would look great paired with this color. All right, let me get these hung up real quick. Then we'll grab our plastic and get ready for a round dose. Okay, one more to hang up here. I should have turned on some music. It's awfully quiet out here. Okay, let's get rid of these molds. Let's grab our next molds. 20 packs of Grenadier. You got it, Roy. Too easy. Heck yeah, Brandon. I like that. Martin, where can you buy these? Right here, man. Just shoot me a message. We have not ever made this color before. This is a brand new color, never been released. So if you guys want some of this color, but here's what we need. We need a name. I think Levi just put it fire in the hole. That sounds like pretty cool. Thanks, Rick. Appreciate you. We need a name for this color tonight. So let's start hearing if you guys want to start rattling off some names. What do you think we should call this tonight? I mean, it looks like a Firecraw base on the belly, but man, we get down to it, it's just a whole lot more than just that. You know what I want to see this in? I want to see this in let's do this. We're going to do a Rifleman. I don't know if you guys have seen the Rifleman here before. We do it occasionally. And then we're going to do some frogs. I want to see what the scuba frogs look like. The very first one I opened, Brian, was the Grenadier, the 4-inch beaver style bait. Yeah, these are the very first ones. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Brian, the Grenadiers. That's what that was. So, all right, let me grab a plastic here. We're going to get going on round 2. Oh, I left my gloves by the microwave because that was smart. Okay, let's give this a quick stir. Let's see if we're hot enough. We may have to re-zap them here in just a second. And we will get going on round 2 of tonight's awesome craw color. Dynamite. Thanks, Rick. Fire in the hole. That's the... I don't know if we can do an acronym. But so far I like fire in the hole. Let's hear what other names you guys got. All right, I'm going to zap these for just a few more seconds here. Make sure we get a good bond between the top and bottom layers here. Good deal. All right. Good there. Injector's ready. Mold is closed. We're ready to rock on round 2 here. Again, if I haven't said it before, appreciate you guys being here this evening. Always fun on my part to come up with some new stuff. Love trying new colors, new combinations. And I think this mixture, this green pumpkin and motor oil on this top, especially all that red flake, whew, this is going to be a staple. We may have to add this to the lineup. So far, Fire in the Hole is going to be the name unless we hear some other ones. I don't know, Levi, can you hang on to the title for the name? We got a long show still, so if you guys got some names for tonight's colors, I'd love to hear them. Red Turret, I like that, Roy. Okay, here you go, round 2, going down. Okay, there is one of the frogs. Fire Turret, another good one, Roy. Okay, that was the second frog. Get those topped off. All right, here comes the Rifleman. 1 and 2. Okay. Round 2 pouring is complete. Top these off. Nice. That felt like a good round 2. Okay, we still got quite a bit of plastic too. That excites me. That means we might be able to do a 5th and final encore round here in a little bit. Always enjoy having a little bit of extra plastic. Fire in the Hole. I like that, Levi. Hot Craw. That's a good one, Mike. Fire in the Hole, boomstick, and a Gomer. I like those, Dan. I've got Rusty Craw. That's a good one too. Nice one, Jesse. Ooh, you guys make it tough to pick a good name. Excuse me. Some of that extra Miller Latte wants to come right out. There we go. Got those tops off. That's been cool. Fire Candy. I like that, Roy. Woohoo! So many good names. We might have to just pick a top 3 and maybe do a poll or something. We're going to see. Fire in the Hole. I like that, Levi. I think there's something there. Fire in the Hole. Hull on wheels. We could probably go all night with puns on that one. Fire Candy is pretty good, Roy. I do like that one. The more I think about that. All right, let's keep on rolling here while those are cooling off. Man, those 2 colors right there just they look great. Lava Burst, the Redhead. Oh, so many good names. Okay, we're gonna have to write all these down and sort through them. You guys are going to make it real hard to pick a good one because so far I'm liking every one of them. Okay, good to go there. Good to go there. All right, let's open up round 2. I know them frogs are still gooey in the middle. You got to be careful here. All right, here we go. Opening round 2. This is the Rifleman. What side is it going to stay on? Okay, stay on the top side mostly there. There is the belly side of the Rifleman craw. If you guys haven't seen the Rifleman before, this is an awesome little punching bait. If you got some real thick vegetation, this thing slides through real good. Check out that reveal. You guys see that? Oh. I like the Rifleman. I am a fan. Yes, it would, Dan. I've got the platoon leader molds lined up right behind me. I definitely want to see what these are going to look like in a stick bait. But there is the top side of the Rifleman. Here comes the favorite part. You get to actually peel this off here and see that nice bright orange belly. Man, looking good. Okay. Rifleman. I like it. Okay, let's check out these frogs here. Okay, Roy, sounds good, man. I will get on these ASAP for you. Absolutely. Okay, here is the top side of the scuba frog. Check out all that red flake. You guys see all that in there? Nice, pretty red flake. Check out the orange side coming out. Looking good there. Okay, second frog mold. This one stayed on the top side. So there's the belly view first. And then here is the reveal. Frogs are gorgeous. Okay, I would say mostly, if not, we'll just call it successful color tonight. So far, we've only shot 4 molds, and all 4 have been absolutely phenomenal and spectacular. And any other awesome synonym of those that you'd like to throw out there, I think we got it covered, man. Okay, let me get these out of the way. We'll get rolling on round 3. And this is going to be, okay, I think I can do these 2, and then the last one, we'll see here. All right, so this is going to be the platoon leader and some warthogs. If you guys are fans of the brush hogs, the old school kind of creature baits. Lava craw, I like that, Jesse. Heck yeah. Okay, I think we're hot enough here. Nope, we're going to have to go back in for just probably 30 seconds to a minute here. Plastic's cooling off fairly quick. It just cooled off this evening outside, and I got the door cracked for the fumes, and the other door's cracked. So we got a little bit of airflow going through here. So, hey, Dad, what's up? Watching from home. Love you. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, Roy, you want them in a tunnel rat too? Same quantity, Roy? Or like 10 of those. So you got 20 grenadiers. I'm going to write those down, Roy, so I don't forget here. Cinnamon craw. It's a weird way to spell it, Dan. Okay. I think we are ready to rock for round 3. Of the yet to be named fire craw-esque color. We've heard some good ones, everything from lava craw to God, what's some other ones? I need to go back here. Thanks, Brandon Jean. I like the frogs too. Lava Burst, Fire Candy, Hot Craw, Rusty Craw, Fire Turret, Red Turret. Okay, so lots of good ones here. Okay, same amount, Roy. Gotcha. Okay. All right, round 3 going down. These are the platoon leaders and the Warthog. So there's the first platoon leader, big old stick bait. Stinky, dirty, naughty craw. Okay, there's 2. We got 2 more to go. 1. Oh, hopefully got enough plastic for this one. Oh, just barely. Whew. See, I usually try to, yeah, we had just enough. And that was close. Some of the stuff's cooling off pretty quick. Yeah, you guys heard it right there. That was the end of it. Okay. Let's get these topped off. Stuck in my craw. That's a good one, Dad. All right. Brian says 3 bags, Jarheads, and Grenadiers. Okay. Gotcha, Brian. Let me write that down. Sweet. Martin, you still on there? Let me know what you want, man. Just throw it in the comments. I'll write it down. Make sure I got it down here for you. Or just shoot me a message if you don't want it to be in the comments. But okay, got round 3 topped off here. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate you tagging folks. That's always helpful, guys. If you guys got nothing going on, you wouldn't mind tagging a few folks in the comments. Try to get them over here, help our viewership. If you got some fishing friends or non-fishing friends that just like to see cool stuff being made, more than welcome to send an invite for the events. Usually we post them on Mondays, sometimes Tuesdays, but the event usually gets created online, and you guys are more than welcome and highly encouraged to share that as much as possible. We really do appreciate your help there. That was some really hot plastic. Hopefully that doesn't give me a blister there. That was really warm. Okay. All right. So the next round, I've got some in mind here. But I think, man, I also think they're going to look good. Okay. We're going to do probably a large round here. Let's see if how many we can fit. And if we got anything left, then I got a bonus idea I think would be awesome. But I think I've got enough for 2 more rounds. Yeah, all 3 of those will go together. No, we'll do 2 of those and then the other 2. Okay, we got 2 more rounds for sure. I think we got enough plastic for 2 more. That's going to be, should be just about right for tonight. Excuse me. All right. Oh, we cooled up. No, those are still gooey. Let's wait a minute. We don't want to burn ourselves. I think I can cheat and do another round while we're waiting for those. So let's do this. Let me grab my clamp here. We're going to do some Gomers. And I want to see what these are going to look like in some chubbies. You guys think a bladed jig trailer? Yes, Dan. We're right there, man. So we're going to do chubbies for sure. And then some Gomers. And I don't know if I'm going to get to the boomstick. It's going to be close, Dan. It's going to be darn close. We'll see what we got. Delta Mike says, FYI, the IBM open registration is now active. Red Nova, that's a good name. Mr. Hovey, how you doing, sir? Red Nova, I like it. Yeah, so IBM Open registration is available online. I know there's been some guff about the online stuff, but hey, this is the way of the future. That's how everything's going. Makes it simpler for us as an organization to manage, to track, to run everything. So it takes a few minutes to, like 2, I think, to put all your info in there, hit submit. So yeah, right, Dan. Oh, excuse me. I'm burping like crazy tonight. All right, let me grab my gloves here. We're going to get going on round technically 4 tonight. Okay, we got that mold ready. That one's good. I got to move a few things here to try to make this work. Get some of this plastic off here. There's one. Running out of counter space is the problem. So we're going to cheat a little bit, slide this guy over just a hair. Then I can put my other molds right here. So Gomers and Chubbies are coming up next before we open up the other molds here. So we'll keep on going. Man, thanks for all the likes. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, it's not looking like I can do a third one. Or I guess it would be a 6th overall tonight, Dan. We're going to run out of plastic. But I can make some off camera and add them into the giveaway. Absolutely. That's always fun to do. So bear with me here. I'm good, man. Cheers to you, sir. Everybody's well. Hopefully all you guys are well. I know this time of year is kind of the awkward. What day is it? What year is it? I think we just had the longest January ever, the year of January, if you will. But then at the same time, I swear you blink and it's over. So time is also flying by. So, all right, here we go. Round technically 4. We're going to use some Gomers and some Chubbies, the bladed jig trailers. All right, Gomers first. That was a good pour. Are they taking Bitcoin? Yeah. All right, now these are some of my favorite. The Chubbies, the bladed jig trailers. Something about the action of the tail can't be beat. I swear. That one whistled at me. Okay, there we go. All 6 cavities filled. Let's top everything off. Then we can open up the other ones. Okay, I think we're going to have just enough for one more, at least a partial round. Hopefully it's enough for a full round, but one more round. It's going to be close. It's going to be real close. But let's keep on rolling, at least make as much as we possibly can before we give up. Okay, I've got to clear out the old injector first. Hot mess. That's a good one, Rita. I like that, hot mess. Quite a few names, man. Okay. I'm going to have to write them all out and just stare at them for a while. You guys are making it hard to pick just one good one. That's pretty difficult here. Okay, I think we're good to go. Good to go. Okay, let's open up some molds. Let's see what these are going to look like in that stick bait mold first. The platoon leader. Dan, I almost did chartreuse grubs tonight as a tribute to Hank Cherry winning Guntersville on the old school chartreuse curly tail grub. Man, congratulations, Mr. Cherry. I don't know how he does it on Guntersville all the time, but he's pretty good. Okay, these are, well, we'll let you guys be the judge. What do you guys think of the stick baits here? This is the top side. Right there, you guys can see the top color, that red flake. Here's the nice orange belly on the stick baits. What do you guys think of these? Solid color. Solid color in that. Okay, here we go. One more of those. We'll show you real quick. we will keep on rolling tonight. So there's the stick baits. Those are good to go. Oh, in this color. We could still do that, Dan. Definitely. I'll have some remelt ready to go. Okay, there is the belly side, the orange side, if you will, of the 4-inch warthog. We got one falling off the corner here, but thanks, Jesse. Appreciate it, man. And there's the top side. Check out that. This is what I like about the warthog is you get really, really good looking laminate lines. Let me see if I can back up here. There we go. Top, belly, top side, belly. Woohoo! Looking good. Okay, liking the warthogs. We got one more of those to open. Then we'll shoot the 5th round and open up the 4th. Thanks, Mr. Beach. Appreciate you. Whew. Yeah, I'm going to have to make some of these for the personal arsenal here real soon, man. Again, another good look of, you guys can see it up there too. There you go. Okay, let's get these hung up real quick. We're going to put the warthogs on a tray. They seem to lay better that way rather than hang up the whole deal. Speaking of warthogs, shot some new colors past couple of days. We might have to have another naming contest for some newer colors that yours truly's come up with here in the lab. We may wait though. We may wait and release those at the expo coming up, the Sportsman Show over at Idaho Expo Center down there in Garden City. We will be there beginning of the month, the first weekend in March for the Outdoor Expo. Oh, nice, Dale. The Walcott bed baits. Yeah, these absolutely would work down there. I think any bed fish in that bright orange would look pretty good. Okay, last round. We're going to do some lizards. I think these look great in the lizard. And then we're going to do the tiny cross, the recruit. That's going to be the last final round for this one tonight. Let me clear this injector here. We will get going on the 5th and final round of tonight's awesome color. You know what? I can't decide on a color tonight. You guys will have to wait for the giveaway video to come out on Friday. Then you'll see which one I pick. So hopefully you guys have a horse in the race. If you guys haven't submitted your name suggestion already, go ahead and do so before we clock out for the evening. Okay, there we go. Yep, just enough for one final round here. Just barely. Man, you know what? I better make sure. I'm going to have to remelt some of this real quick off the edges. Oh, see, thought we were going to have a good, smooth show tonight. But that's what happens when you have a live episode. And you have to pause. Do some remedial heating. Keep going here. Yeah, sorry, folks. This is going to take just a little bit longer here. But maybe we can open up the other molds while we're waiting. Maybe we did that on purpose. Okay, we'll get those nice and hot. Okay, let's open up some more molds here. Well, we're just going to crash into everything this evening. Seems to be one of those nights. What do you think? Cray craw. Cray. I like that. Okay, here is the Gomer. Well, I'll show you on that side here. So there's the top view, our little Ned style baits, the Gomer. Here is the belly view. What do you guys think of that? For you Ned fans out there, that would be a good one. This one will also be going on the tray over here. I think we're losing a little bit of our vibrancy in that red side as the heating cycles are going. May have nuked it a little bit too much. Tell you what, you guys could probably just throw this little piece and catch them. We will start selling those as lures. Okay, let's check our plastic real quick. We'll open up the chubbies here in just a second after we shoot this next round. Yeah, we are just about there. We got some bubbles we have to contend with. Right, babe? Some of those days just, man, your hand-eye coordination is all jacked up. You drop stuff, you're tripping over things. I think I started the day with a stub toe. That's never good. When your day starts out like that. Okay, that orange side is plenty hot. Oh, fun fact. Looks like I got a microwave going out. That's not good. It's taking longer and longer to heat. So if any of you guys have an old microwave laying around, I'd be definitely interested. I go through microwaves like crazy. So somebody out there's got one. May be willing to come get it off your hands. That's just how it goes, though, with microwaves around here. I mean, we use them so much every single day. I probably run hundreds of cycles through a microwave every single day. Bear with me here. Okay, I think we are ready now. For the 5th and final round, we're going to do some Draco Lizards and the Recruit, the little tiny cross. If you guys are using like Finesse jigs, this is a great trailer. Which one do I want to use? Let's do this Splendor Block and this Injector. Okay, here we go. 5th and final round tonight going down. Thanks again, folks, for hanging out through the end. I know the end part gets a little drawn out here, so I do appreciate you guys sitting tight for the final reveal of tonight's color, yet to be named. Dan says Red Rocket. Yeah, right, babe. Another appliance. This has been the year for appliances for us. Well, the years, I should say, the last two. HVAC, hot water heater, microwave under the cabinet, under the undermount microwave, that is. What else has gone out? Oh, the washers and dryers are starting to act up already. All these new ones have these fancy sensors, and I swear those are the first things to go. So I may have to become a appliance repairman. Change my name to Stove, if you guys got the joke. You're my people. Okay, I'll get these topped off, and then we're going to open up these chubby molds here while we're waiting for these other ones to cool off. So hopefully we have a few to open here. Okay, those are off to the side. Here we go. The chubby trailers. I'm glad we named it that. It's kind of fun to say. Here we go. Reveal. Come on. Where are you at? Oh, stay on that side. Okay, here. Well, you know what? I'll just pull it out and show you because they're not going to stay in there. There you go. There is the 4-inch bladed jig trailer in the yet to be named color. But man, I can picture a few bladed jigs that I'd like to put that on. Oh, look at all that red flake just sitting there. Yep, I am an appliance. All right, there's one of those. We got one more of those to open. And hopefully our other molds are cooled off. Stove isn't a real name. Ooh, these are looking pretty sick. Roy, you still on here? Do you want some of these? Man, what do you guys think? Okay, let's get these hung up, and then we will open up the last 4 molds for this evening for tonight's awesome color. Like I said, I can't pick a name just yet. You guys are gonna have to wait till the giveaway video comes out on Friday to figure out which one I chose. But what a good looking color tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know I'll be making a few for the personal stash for sure. For you guys that want this color, Martin asked earlier, but not available just yet. But we always do custom orders, so if you guys want it right away, just hit me up and we will get that going for you. All right, let me move everything off to the side here so we can open up our last couple molds. All right, here we go. Friendly fire. All All right, here we go on the, this is a 5-inch lizard. We call it the Draco. There is the top side of the lizards. Let's check out what these look like coming out of here. Oh, that bright orange belly. What do you guys think of that? Okay, we got one more of those to open. There we go. Man, same result every single time. That these are just turning out phenomenal looking baits. Very happy. Okay. So the Dracos are successful. Let me get those hung up real quick. And then we've got the recruits, the tiny little guys. These are only a 2 1/4 inch craw. If you guys are looking for a real finessey small trailer. Right, Dave? The lizards were nice. Okay, here we go. This is the recruit. Oh, had one fall there. Oh, looks like maybe our lamination was a little bit off. We've got some, well, if you look at this one right here, it's very green. This one over here is very orange. Let's see what the top sides look. It doesn't matter. They all look great. I don't think the fish are going to worry too much about that. Okay, there's that. We got one more of those to open. Curly-toed weirdo. Yeah, call this Rumpelstiltskin. That one looks much better, much more even coverage as far as that top color goes. And we'll check out the reveal here. There's that nice orange color on the belly. I like these little craws. Crimson craw, that's a good one, Dale. Nathaniel, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Hey, better late than never. No worries. Right, Chop Shot Gold right here. Yes, sir. I'm excited. Fun color tonight for sure. I don't know. What do you guys think? Awesome names from everybody. Like I said, I really am going to write these down and try to go through it, and we'll have a decision by Friday what we're going to choose for the color name. So I want to thank you guys so much for being here tonight. Had a blast on my end. Always a good time. I think we did pretty good on tonight's color. I really like it. Sounds like you guys liked it too. So if you guys are interested in this color or any other color we make, we always do custom stuff. So hit me up, send me a message, whatever, and we'll get those done for you. Roy, I will get on these ASAP. I would say at the latest Monday, they'll be in the mail. We'll get them out to you. So, all right, folks, thanks again. Appreciate it. Hope you guys have an awesome night. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next week live right here in Wild Color Wednesday.